Hey Scorpios, this is your reading for mid-month of June of 2019. If you haven't already, you can check out your monthlies. They are up and the energy healing is within those readings to really help you get through whatever's going on. So let's see what we have for you for the rest of the month of June. Also, if you haven't already, you're more than welcome to follow me over on the Facebook group. So the link is in the description below. I go live in there quite often, soon to be more actually. And so you might want to follow me over there. All right, let's see what we got for you. Okay. So you've got the Ace of Swords here. You have the Lover's card. And you have the King of Swords. I'm hearing love might be tough for you right now. With the Lover's card right in between the two swords, I feel, and especially the King of Swords, and if you can see his like little face, it's like you don't want to mess with him. And you've also got the Death card here, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. And what I'm feeling is that there might be some kind of change in a relationship here. You know, with the Death card, there could be some... I feel like I'm going two different ways. So remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me just take a minute. That King of Swords is really, really pulling me. It's okay for things to change. It's okay for things to not be the way that they used to be. With that King of Swords and the Death card right after, you know, there could be an ending to something here. Something that was a lot of love. Don't mask your feelings. Right, with that King of Swords. This Ace of Swords here, you know, there's a new beginning, but I feel like there's an ending along with it, with that Death card. Ooh, gave me chills. So there's a lot of within. And what we ask you to do is not mask it, not push it inside. Let it up. Let it up. Let it come up. All of that, whatever you're feeling, it could be disappointment, it could be, you know, loss, it could be love, it could be whatever it is, fear, everything. It's going to be all of them. Let it come up. Let the pain rise is what I'm hearing here. With that King of Swords, I feel like we might tend to kind of, you know, push it down and put on a tough face and say, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. Let people know that you're not okay. Let people know how you're suffering. Don't try to be the tough guy. People can't help you when you're lying to them, when they ask you, how are you doing? And you say, oh, I'm great. When you're really dying inside, when you're in pain, when you're crying every single day. Don't mask, don't pretend to be something you're not. We all go through it. We all have pain. We all understand it. But we try so hard to not let anyone see how much pain we're in. Why is that? Is that something that you were taught? Did your parents not show you? Did they not cry in front of you? Are you not allowed to cry? You're not allowed to show pain because it's a sign of weakness? Well, let me tell you, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Because for the person that can show their pain, the person that can feel and show people that they feel and that it's okay to feel, those are the strongest people we've got. Most leaders will be vulnerable. Most leaders will tell you what they're going through. They will share their stories because they know that people can relate to their stories. And they can see the truth and they can see the light in those stories. So whatever you're going through, if this is a breakup, if this is a death with the Death card, if this is a whatever, family, whatever it is with that Lover's card, whatever love you're losing or whatever love you've lost, let your guard down. Let your guard down. It's okay to be vulnerable with the right people, with the people you trust, with the people you love. Release it, share it. Because you've got the Two of Cups followed by the Death card, followed after the Death card, and you've got the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you go from the King of Swords to the Queen of Cups. Once you do that, once you release it, once you share your stories, once you're vulnerable, all the love starts to pour in, and you see a deeper side of people. You see a side that the people around you are so loving. When you were scared to tell them how you're feeling, they're the ones that are going to be there to support you and bring you up. They're the ones that are going to rise with you, holding your hand. Let the guard down. And when you do, you transform, you change your life. Because the relationships you now have with people are going to be so deep. So deep, you can't even see it right now because you've got the guard up. But let it down for the right people. Let it down for the people that have been there with you through thick and thin. You don't have to be strong all the time. And when you do let yourself be vulnerable, that's the thing. When you try to be strong all the time and facing these fears or these losses, you're in resistance. And the guard just gets built higher and higher. The wall is just built higher and higher. But when you let that down, you start to open yourself up for the love that can come in. And you start to live in alignment, and you start to live with love in your heart for yourself and for others. That's the new beginning here for the end of June. So yes, it might be an ending, but there's a new story to tell. And there's a new way to live your life with whatever's happening here. Whew, okay, I'm going to pull some vampire or a vampire card. I haven't pulled these out in a very long time, so let me know in the comments below if you like them. Lucy Cavendish is the author for these cards, and I read from her book because I love her writings. Okay, so you've got thirst, and it says craving, compulsion, obsession. So let's see what it says here. You are currently craving something with such a great thirst that it is dominating your thoughts and feelings, and you can think of hardly anything else. Thirst can be wonderful when that which you long for, yearn for, is healthy and wise. But in this case, the thirst is for the kind of experience you know will have life-changing consequences. For with us, the thirst we experience is not just for the blood, the drink that sustains us. It is for the stream of humanity and the song of life and beautiful warmth that runs through the blood. So too for you. What you thirst for is very close to becoming an addiction or an obsession which draws you away from what makes you, you. If it is a person you thirst for, their touch, their love, or if it is a substance, know that this thirst is exerting a powerful force, even close to a control. There may be an addiction or an addictive way of thinking and feeling working its way into your life. We wish to direct your consciousness to this thirst and ask you to question its source. What is it that a thirst craves? Can it be satisfied? Or are you simply compelled to search and drink again and again? Know that some thirsts can be satisfied in ways that are in tune with your personality, yourself this time, all manifestations of your essence and soul, and others will steal you further and further away from your true self. The blessing of this card is the thirst will lead you to know more about yourself and how far you go to quest for something you want. You can encounter a way through to self-knowledge, but consider too that what you thirst for, you may never find. Many of we children of the night thirst more for the humanity we have been separated from in so many ways than we thirst for the blood of the same. The curse of this card is this thirst for knowledge, for a person, for fulfillment, for lust, for ecstasy, and the vanishment of pain through experiences or foods, drugs, or alcohol that distract you from the pains you no longer wish to feel, dominates you. The thirst is so strong that it is taking over your life force and your will. You are being consumed. It is time to assert yourself, your true self, once again. The working with this card is, it is possible to reclaim your life force, your will. Even we vampires learn to do this, and after years of practice, we no longer need to give in to our lust for life and your life blood. Your desire is driving you. Be sure of where it's taking you, and whether it is increasing your ability to live fully alive, or whether it is dragging you into a seductive soul sleep from which you may struggle to awake. It is time to be open and honest with yourself about what has power over you. Take steps to reclaim your power and listen to your guidance, being sure to follow the voice within that wants you to express your own power in safe and healthy ways. This is the Death card. This is the change. What are you thirsty for? What are you holding on to so tight that it doesn't let you breathe? Distracting yourself from the real problems, the real issues, the pain of the past. Excuse me. What are you thirsty for? Really look around. If you're constantly obsessing, if you're constantly addicted to something, it's a void. It's filling a void. What is the void? The void needs to be filled. The void needs to be released. And everything else will follow. A lot of people say, oh, I need to solve the addiction. I need to fix the addiction. I need to stop having anxiety. I need to stop thinking like this. I need to stop overspending. I need to stop that. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is the pain that you're filling the void with this stuff. It's the pain. That's why I do energy healing. Because it's the pain. Once you fix the pain, everything else goes away. Because you're not filling something. You're not using something to fill the void. This is what's happening. Let the guard down. Open yourself up to receiving the love. The love from yourself, first of all, and then the love from others. But you got to fill the void. In healthy, I'm not even going to say you're going to fill the void. You're going to release the void. You're going to release the pain that the void is causing. Or vice versa, however that works. Anyway, hope that resonates with you. Let me know in the comments if this thirst card makes sense. And just realize that whatever you're going through with this thirst, the obsession, the compulsion, the craving, it's not what it is. It's not what it looks like. It's coming from a place that needs healing. And when you heal that, everything else will fall into place. Much love to all of you. I hope to see you over in Facebook. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.